So we're over here at the other farm this morning because I need to get some hay for the calves. And well, hang on. And I got a couple other chores to do. So we'll just keep doing stuff until we run out of things to do over here, which isn't going to take very long. Yeah, and we can't see anything in here because it's completely dark. So, and I don't think we really have much in the way of lights, but let's try to plug this in and see what happens. Yeah, I didn't do much. Just unplug it before I forget about it. All right, so we'll open the door, and that'll let some more light in. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but there's some kind of oddball bird up in the rafters here, and I can't see where its nest is, but it's making all kinds of crazy noises. Oh, I have it a little fracas up there. Oh, there. What the hell we got going on up there? It's a bird. All kinds of crazy stuff happening here. Springtime on the farm, who figured, right? What do I do with my ladder? I don't have a ladder. That's going to make it extra difficult to get up on this wagon. Because with the knee not working as good as I'd like it to. Well, anyway, let's get this hay in the back of this wagon, at least some of it. Put it on the mule here. Yeah. So here I go, trying to get up on here. Let's see if I can do the tailgate to the end gate trick here. Because I can pretty surely get up on here if I take it easy. Yeah. Okay. Whee. Alright, so that. Alright. And I'm up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Get that taken care of here. All right, so there's my 10 bale load on the mule. Perfect, right? And then I'm just going to move it out of the way, and we'll get rid of the rest of this hay that's on here, which is maybe another 8 or 10 bales. Get that off of here. So we kind of halfway push the loose chaff off of here, and I'm going to take this wagon and put it in the back barn, I guess. So there's that to do. Oh, excuse me. Whew. All right. So park the mule out of the way. Let's see which way is the best way to do that. I guess we can go right through there. Well, there's where I was planning on going. And as you can see, I did not go there. We went over here instead. Plans change quickly out here on the farm. So anyway, we're over there. Gonna get rid of these other bales. Put those over here with these because all those will go together. with for feed for my guys. And then I've got a customer coming later on this afternoon to hopefully get rid of all of this over here. This is the first cutting from the alfalfa and grass field, and it's the rest of it. She's already bought and paid for it all, so that'll work out for me and for her. Yeah, so anyway, gonna go do a few, well, we'll get these bales of hay off of here first. That's the first thing. And then there's only a few, so let's go get them. Need something to step up on though, because I didn't bring, I took my ladder out of here and I guess I never brought it back. I don't know what happened. I was using a ladder. It was the last I knew. I'll try the old bale of hay to stand on method here. All right, there's the bale of hay. There's my feet. There's my bad knee, which has been surgically repaired, but it's still bad. All right. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Ah! Oh, we're gonna crawl. Gotta crawl before we walk. Ah. Ah, well, that's not good. Ah, get up on one foot. Get up on the other foot. Oh, holy moly. Okay. I did it. It wasn't easy. Let's see what we can do with our pile of hay back there. There it is. Okay. So, sure thing, everybody. Woo! Okay. Now, if I would have been smart, I would have put a pitchfork or something up here to sweep this off with before I came up here myself, so I wouldn't have to do it twice, but here I am having to do it twice. So maybe after a couple hours of rest, I'll be able to get up on here again. Holy moly. Let's see here, we can just sit down somehow here. You know, I'm just gonna turn off the camera and I'll see you guys after I fall. Okay, so here's the deal. This side of the barn, all bought and paid for by one of my hay customers, and she's coming today. And this side of the barn is, including this little bit over here by the hay chute, is all mine to throw at my babies. And I don't have that much left. There might be, what, 30 bales left, maybe? I don't know. But we got 10 bales on the mule, which we're going to take over and stack in the barn. Well, as is pretty typical, these batteries on the GoPros, when they get cold, they just die so quick. So anyway, we'll do a quick overview of what we're going to try to accomplish here today, and then if I get it done, I'll show you later, because I won't have battery to make it happen. Well, I can make it happen, I just won't have battery to show you how I make it happen. So here's what we're going to do. Going to get the 2840. Going to come up here, going to take this wagon, take it to the back barn. I'm going to park this in the back barn, and decide if I want to slog through the mud with a 2840 again. We'll see what happens there. Yeah. And then once I get that put away, I've got new blades to put on the front brush hog on the skid loader, so we'll have to rig that up and make that happen. So anyway, I will see you when I get a couple things set up. Okay, we are one more step of the way there. We got the fertilizer buggy back into its spot. We've got the tractor up and running, ready to go haul a hay wagon out of the barn over there. I got the front brush cutter for the skid steer up on the skid steer, and we are going to put in some new blades that mount onto these pins right here. Then I don't know what the heck we're going to do. Something for sure. Looks like I'm going to have to find some cotter keys though, because it looks like I lost them. The ones that I had. Oh wait, I think there's one right here. Is that one? No, that's not. That's a piece of crap. So anyhow, we'll have to go get some. We need to get some pins for those castellated nuts. Not a big deal. I got them. They're just over at the other farm, so I'll have to make a quick run back home and get that. So now we will slog through the mud, because you know, you guys remember it is completely full-on mud season, right? I knew you did. Mud season. It's a time that makes no sense to farmers. Real bad. I mean, it tracked it up, but it didn't cut in too bad. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So now we're gonna go up there, grab the hay wagon out of the pig barn right inside that door there, bring her down backwards, and take her around and put it in the back of this building, which is the other end of it there. So we'll go ahead and do that. I will see you over there. Okay, well, the hay that was on there is now in here, and that's ready for me to be able to feed it to the babies. I call them the babies. They're down there. I don't know if you can see them or not. I'm not going to slog through the mud to go get closer to them. I see ya. So anyhow, we'll go. Oh, we got to go get the. We gotta go find my cotter pins and go over there with that, so we have, ouch, those cotter pins that I know I don't have. And then, oh, come on. Yep, a little bit of choke. All right, so I probably lost the footage that I was explaining the whole situation to you. But anyway, I unloaded the hay out of the mule here, and now I'm back over. Now I'm back over at this place, and we're going to put the blades, which are in this cardboard box, the new blades, on the brush hog that goes on the front of the skid steer. So let's get with that. And I've got my cotter pin selection here, so I should be able to find the right size and be able to make that so that it works good. I'll have to go upstairs and get my wrenches, and then we'll be ready to roll. All right, now that is a beefy looking blade. It's like the old ones had plastic bushings in here in this hole, and those are all metal and welded in. So I think this is gonna turn out okay. Now, which is the bottom? That must be the bottom, like that. So we gotta put them like this. Yeah, we put them so that the bottom is at the bottom. Come on, Bob. Here. Okay, so I wonder what size wrench this takes. One of them, I'm sure. All right, so we are heading down to where the auction site was, where I bought some stuff, and I have to go get a trailer and so I can pick the stuff up that I got. But I need to first see if I have a hitch, the proper hitch, a good hitch. Let's see what we got here. What is this one? That's a 2 5/16. That is not the one that I want. I need a 2-inch. I need a 2-inch. I thought I had one in here, but apparently I do not. Okay, so let's take a quick look in the back here. See if maybe we got one back here. Let's see, I've got a chain and a binder and no hitch ball. All right, so let's go look for a hitch. Let's go look for a hitch. Most likely it's at the other farm, because every time I need something, that's where it is, at the other farm. I don't think it's in here. Oh, it could be incorrect. Here's a hitch. Now, what size are you? I do not know. I have a feeling it's a 2 5/16 though. Let's see. This one has a 2 5/16 on it. I don't want to use this one because I don't like those. Yeah, that's a 2 5/16. Okay, that's not the one I want. Still not the one I want. Keep looking. This shouldn't take that long. I'll see you up at the other building here. All right, looks like the hitch must be over at the other farm. That's typical. Let's grab us a couple of straps here. Oh, go. Yeah, you're recording. Okay, cool. Grab a couple of straps. That should be good enough to get us where we're going. All right. We'll throw these in the back of the truck. Sorry, I'm holding you at a weird angle. Only got two hands, you know. We try to use one of them for the camera. The other hand isn't even available for taking the tailgate down. All right, so I got a chain and a binder. I got two straps. That should do what I want it to do. All right, and then just got to find a hitch ball to replace this with. Two inch one, a 2-inch one, 2-inch ball. Yeah, 2 inch. Let's go, people. Let's go. Ah. All right, I'll see you at the other farm. Trying to look for that stupid thing that we're looking. All right, so if I was a 2-inch hitch, where would I be on this farm property? Well, I wouldn't be in here, but we have to go close to this building because this is like the least amount of mud to walk through. Get over here. All right, so must be in here someplace. I think it's possible, it's a maybe, that we got it right here. Is this it? I believe that to be my 2-inch huckleberry right there. So let's take it out of this thing. And that's easy enough to do. Pull that, pull that, pull that. That's definitely a 2-inch ball, so we should be good. Okay, we have made it to the auction site, and we're ready to go find our stuff that we bought and get it loaded up. So I got Andy's trailer here, and I know where some of my stuff is. Let's see, where do we think it all went to? They moved some things around. I guess we're gonna have to go do some searching. But I know this one's mine. That's the 8-foot 2x4s. There's 100 of those. And I also have 2 bundles of 2x6s that are 16 foot long that I'm not seeing. Maybe it's these? I don't know what the heck I got. $71.10. Come on, man. Where do we think those ended up? Maybe they put them down here? I don't know. I'll have to find them. I think this is my. No, that's a bundle of 2x6s. Here's my 2x8s. Right? 71.10. Alright, so where do we think my 2x6s went off to? Oh, if somebody took my 2x, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, we'll see what we can find. Anyway, I gotta talk to these guys, we'll figure it out. Alright, so here's all of our auction goodies. All strapped down. Yeah, see, I don't think those are going anywhere. don't think. Well, maybe I shouldn't just say that I don't think, because sometimes I don't. But that's all pretty tight. I'm just going to take it slow, go on country roads, not go up the highway. Everything will be just fine. So I'll see you guys up at the barn where we're going to store this stuff. I think we're just going to back it into the bank barn and let it sit for a while and dry off. And that way, all bundled up like that, like they are. Maybe they won't warp much. Hopefully they don't warp much, because I'd really like to use them in a situation where they need to be straight. So anyway, we'll see how that goes at a later date. Anyway, I'll see you up at the barn. Okay, not much light in here, but I'm home. The trailer with all the boards on it, I stuck it up here in the barn. I think we're just going to let it sit here with the straps on it, try to keep everything held straight while they dry out. We got some rain on it yesterday or day before, probably both days, I don't know. And yeah, they got a little damp. So I'll try to just hold them while they dry out, and hopefully things will be okay. I think they'll be fine, I hope. Anyway, yeah, wouldn't you know, I forgot to start the camera when I got here. So this is the end result. It was uneventful, so no big deal there, I guess. You guys have seen me back stuff up before, you know that I'm able, so, or liable. I'm liable to get something backed into someplace. So anyway, we're done closing this up for now, and I think that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and so if you could, I'd really like if you'd hit me with a like button, and if you get a chance, click on the subscribe button down there. You can be notified of when I do another video. So anyway, have a good one, and we'll see you all next time.